pool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now, hmm?
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave.
Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then, send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
No, Lucas. Lucas, no.
Damnable jester.
The forge is hot today.
Not hot enough.
Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little gesture's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got. In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase. Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Always stickler for details, get it? Oh, I slay me. You're still alive. Respects part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see! All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. Was a fool and his mother stabbed him and fought. Surely the listener understands.
Fucking move! I was literally stuck in fucking place.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see! All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slashed and fought? Surely the listener understands.
This sanctuary.
And now, we come to the end of our play. The crowd. You caught me. I surrender. Oh, I like that. Very good, very good. Creative. But killing me would be a mistake. Oh, yes. You would displease our mother. Hmm? For she's your mother, too, isn't she? Listener. Walk away. Let poor Cicero live. Tell the pretender Astrid that you did the job. Stabbed, strangled, drowned poor Cicero. What little itty bitty lie. Cicero has no fight left. In the end, Sithis will judge us both.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead? Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand, There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him. Until next time, brother.
In the end, I relied on a woman's natural weapons, beauty and seduction. The rest was a formality. Though a rather...
Quite so.
Messy.
But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know. Oh, indeed I do, indeed I do. In my, investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's cookbook. Oh, but not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan, who the Gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention?
Come now. What everyone else is saying, it can't possibly be true.
The Rettering contract? Yes, you heard correctly. In and out of Vardenfell in less than 48 hours.
But to be outnumbered 20 to 1.
You give me too much credit. For how could I fail? I am, after all, just a little girl. What threat could I possibly pose? Ha 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 ha.
Kill well, and often. Tell me, sister, are the stories true?
Ah, you must mean my little adventure on the ship.
But to be outnumbered 20 to 1?
In truth, it was so easy. I feel a bit guilty. Once again, the sweet innocent child earned more trust than was wise. Come now. What everybody else is saying, it can't possibly be true.
You must be talking about the caravan job.
By Sithis, you slew everyone. Well, except that one that you kept alive to serve as a witness. Does your wickedness or your skill know no bounds?
What? You think me too old, too feeble? There is more knowledge in me than in two of you pups put together. And knowledge is my weapon. There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the Gourmet, I hope.
Tell me, sister, are the stories true?
Oh, you mean in that manor house during the thunderstorm? What can I say? It happened just like you heard.
It's the part with the severed head I find most impressive. My compliments.
I am but a humble instrument of Sithis. Our dread father guides me. Therefore, failure is an impossibility.
Contract? Yes, you heard correctly. In and out of Vardenfell in less than 48 hours.
You infiltrated the position, eliminated the target, and made it look like an accident. Impressive. I'd say
Quite
we're
so.
on that.
But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know.
Hunter and his prey.
Don't be so petulant. In my investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan. Who the gourmet really is and where he can be found. Stay safe. Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is.
God,
Assuming, of course, that
damn,
the
it's
gourmet
so
actually
big
is
shape.
a he. Could be a woman, for all we know.
Tell me, sister, are the stories true?
Ah, you must mean my little adventure.
Stay
on the
safe.
ship.
You infiltrated the
Quite
position,
so.
eliminated
But
the
first,
target,
you'll
and
need to
made
learn
it
who
look
he
like an
is.
accident.
Never
Assuming,
had
of
this
course,
issue
that
before.
the gourmet actually is a he.
I'm
Could
the
be a
perfect
woman,
weapon.
for all we
My
know.
innocent childish form grants me near
You know,
an
maybe I
unlimited
was wrong
access.
about you after
Poison
all.
or a good bite usually takes
Anyone
care
who's
of
smart enough to shut up and listen can't be all bad. In my, investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan. Who the gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention? Huh. As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you. Remember, the Markarth Keep. That's where you'll find Anton Varan.
I heard about what happened.
Probably cooking up
You
all
must
of
be
the
talking about the
gourmet's
caravan
recipes,
job.
passing them off
I'm just
as
trying
his
to
own.
imagine you hiding inside the body of a mammoth. Bloody brilliant idea. It's been
In
quite
the
a
end, I
boon,
relied
looking
on
like a
woman's natural
child.
Weapons,
No one ever
beauty
suspects a
and
thing.
seduction. The rest
Right
was a
then.
formality, though a rather...
So you don't know anything about this house?
No.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
It's a word. We have meals to prepare and no time to prepare them.
Right away, sir.
Always another big meal to cook. Figures.
Move it, get to... Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Richman. Who are you? What do you want? The gourmet? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the gourmet's identity to my grave. The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right? Look, his name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the Nightgate Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right? Okay, all right.
I have to work.
You're
Anton
welcome.
Don't mind the
I'll
dogs.
just be
They
on
get
my
anxious
way
when they
then.
haven't had dinner.
Please, just let me be. Please, just let me be.